Universities are a microcosm of our society. There are many international students in our universities, and I think it's the right thing for us to do because it's critical to the universities that we bring in international students. If you look at the outstanding world-class universities, Stanford, Harvard, Cambridge, they all have a significant proportion of international students, especially postgraduates. And they gather the best talent from around the world. They create a cosmopolitan campus environment which promotes cross-cultural learning and exchange of ideas, and learning to get along with one another, learning about the world. Our universities and schools have to do the same. We will create enough places in them for our own students, but the universities should take in a good mix of students, Singaporean and international, because this will help to raise standards and create a more stimulating environment which will benefit our own students. And it will also provide opportunities for Singaporeans to build networks to prepare them to operate all over Asia. Of course, within the university environment, the international students also bring stresses and strains. There's competition for grades, for scholarships. There's even competition for halls of residence. Sore point, but it is true. And to a certain degree, there's a mutual lack of comfort. I asked for some feedback on what Singaporeans thought about the foreign students. So I got a list of their views, potted summaries of students from different countries, different stereotypes. So I decided to ask, what do the foreign students think of the Singapore students? And they came back with a similar list of views. And what's interesting is that the foreign students consider the Singaporeans cliquish, prefer to mix with Singaporeans, and vice versa. The Singaporeans consider the foreign students cliquish. They like to mix with themselves because they are more comfortable amongst their own. And when it comes to project work, for example, the international students feel left out or unwanted by the locals and unable to contributions not valued. From the locals' point of view, they feel the international students sometimes don't put in enough effort. So both sides have not got used to each other, have not learned how to work with each other.